Russia will not engage in any follow-up to the Swiss-organized peace summit held in June, labeling the initiative as fraudulent, according to Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova. The summit, attended by delegations from over 90 countries, was dismissed by Moscow due to the exclusion of Russia from the discussions. Zakharova, speaking via the Telegram messaging app, stated,
"The statements of the expired Zelensky are an attempt to pass off wishful thinking as reality. This process itself has nothing to do with the settlement. This is another manifestation of the fraud of the Anglo-Saxons and their Ukrainian puppets. The so-called Second Summit pursues the same goal, to push through the absolutely unviable Zelensky formula as an uncontested basis for resolving the conflict, to gain its support from the world majority, and, on its behalf, to present Russia with an ultimatum to capitulate. We will not participate in such summits."
Her remarks reflect Russia's skepticism of international efforts to broker peace in Ukraine, especially those led by Western powers, which Moscow deems futile without its involvement. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has indicated plans to organize a follow-up meeting by the end of the year, hoping for Russian involvement. However, Russia has maintained a firm stance. Zakharova reiterated that Russia would only entertain serious proposals that account for the situation on the ground, referring to Moscow's claims over 4 Ukrainian regions, though not fully occupied.
"We are ready to discuss truly serious proposals that take into account the situation on the ground, the emerging geopolitical realities, and the corresponding initiative formulated on June 14 by President Putin. Without Russia and taking into account its interests, it is impossible to achieve a fair and sustainable settlement."
Zelensky's peace formula, introduced in late 2022, includes the complete withdrawal of Russian troops and the restoration of Ukraine's post-Soviet borders. However, Russia has rejected this outright, with President Vladimir Putin insisting that Kyiv must abandon its claims to the annexed regions for any future negotiations. Zakharova's criticism extended to Ukraine's Western allies, accusing them of fueling the conflict rather than seeking peace. She highlighted Ukraine's recent incursions into Russia's Kursk region and Zelensky's requests for long-range Western weapons as evidence that Ukraine and its supporters are not thinking about peace.
However, Kyiv and the West do not think about peace. They need war. This is confirmed by the bandit invasion of the Ukrainian armed forces into the Kursk region and the permission Zelensky requested to strike deep into Russia with long-range NATO weapons. This is a continuation of terror against the population of our country.
Moscow views Ukraine's actions and the peace summits as part of a broader strategy to isolate Russia and escalate the conflict. In a statement prior to the June summit, Putin had demanded that Ukraine recognize Russian sovereignty over the annexed regions and halt military activities in Russian territories. Moscow's position has since been reinforced, declaring that no talks can proceed while Ukrainian forces remain active in Russia's border regions.
АГС и 4 ракеты против